Welcome to Marketing Game Changer Secrets, where you will learn from one of the top leaders in the network marketing industry. Teresa Harding has grown her team to over millions of people. She's grown online, she's grown offline, she's grown organically, and she is ready to show you the secrets. She's ready to change the way you think. She truly cares about the success of her team and the people that she teaches. So get ready to learn the tips, tricks, and secrets that will allow you to grow a successful business in the 21st century.
I'm Teresa Harding, and this is Marketing Game Changer Secrets. This podcast is for people who know that this industry is not about the network marketer anymore. It's about the people we serve and the change we can make in other people's lives. It's about the entrepreneur inside each of us who is trying to find our voice. It's for the people who want to change the world and are looking for the most powerful way to make that happen. Hey, you guys, welcome back. Today, I want to talk about the new recruits that come join your business, because it takes effort, a lot of work to get those people to come to you. And one of the things that needs to happen is you've got to take good care of them when they come. But there is one thing that they need. It is the most powerful thing that you can do for them. Some people will say, oh, it's that they need support. Yeah, they need support. Oh, they need instruction. They know what to do. Yeah, they need instruction. Those things are all important. And we'll talk about those in other podcasts. But I want to tell you the number one most important thing that they need when they first join your team is they need belief. Belief. I want you to think about that for just a second, because you might be thinking, oh, well, yeah, they need belief, but then they need to know what to do. And that's true. But I want you to think about the kinds of things you do with your new recruits. Every single thing that you do, whether it's support or instruction or guidance, I don't care what it is. If it does not come with belief, you will lose them. They will fall off. Some people come with crazy tons of their own beliefs. They're all ready. They know they can do it. They're so excited. But how many people started working on your business and they're on your team? They're all excited. How many people have you seen on other people's teams as well who start this business and then they lose their belief? I can't think of anybody who started this business who absolutely thought, no, it's not even possible. I can't do it at all. I've seen a lot of people start who have a little bit of that. They're worried. They have those fears. But every single person who ever starts this business and decides they want to do it, starts any business for that matter, what are they thinking? They have some belief at some level. It might be the little bit of the bare minimum of hope and belief that, okay, I see other people do it. If I can get somebody to help me, if I can get the right training, maybe I can do this. Some people are so strong in their belief that they're thinking, you know what? I don't need anybody. I'll learn everything I can. I don't care if my upline does or doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter to me. I am going to be successful, and I believe I can do this. So you're going to get people from all across the spectrum. But what I want you to remember is that every single thing that you do in your training for them had better include belief. And it better be often enough that they get to maintain belief. Now, if you have a training program, which you should have for your team, if you don't have one that you've created yourself, then use one from the company that they already have. And I'll tell you this, you do not need to reinvent the wheel. Only reinvent the wheel in areas where there's a piece missing. If there are no pieces missing and there's already a system that's working, follow the system, because it will work. It's already worked for a lot of people. Now, as you are doing this, let's say there's already a system. There are already steps in place. Okay, week 1, this is what we do. Week 2, this is what you do. Week 3, these are exactly the steps. Every single one of those steps, make sure that you incorporate some kind of belief. Whether maybe one time it might be some motivational thing that you're teaching them. And one time it might be, you can do this. Like it's a personal for them. I know you can do this. Sometimes it might be talking about the things that get hard and some of the emotions they're going to go through and the things that they'll experience. And you're prepping them for, when these things happen, you're going to have some highs, you're going to have some lows. This is how to handle it. Now, I want to caution you against making sure that everything you do with them is all rah, cheerleading motivation. They do need this. But that's a percentage. It's a small percentage of what you're teaching them to do. They should have action items every single time that they leave you, whether it's small, whether it's big. If I have a leader who wants to build strong and fast and I'm putting them on my front line and they are going to be my qualifying leg, well, guess what? Their action items are going to be bigger and tougher because I know that I have a responsibility to help them reach the level of success at the speed they're trying to reach it at. But if I've got somebody who just wants to share the product a little bit and they don't even think they want to be a builder yet, but they're just kind of excited to dip their toe in the water, well, their action items at the end of each time that we're together is definitely going to be different. And the people who are wanting to build a little bit slower, maybe aren't my qualifying legs, I have a Facebook group that they get to be a part of. And they get to, I have a Q&A that I do once a week. They get to come and listen. They can listen to me live. They can come and watch it later. So make sure that you have different pieces that allow them to feel like, I can do this. Because they have got to have belief. And if they lose belief, you will lose your recruits. The better you become at helping your people create and maintain belief in themselves, in their team, in the process, in the company, then you're going to see a difference in your team. Your percentages are going to rise, your team will grow faster, and they will look to you as a leader that they can follow. And you will be talked about as if you are an amazing leader, because that is what an amazing leader does. And one of the things that you'll find as you're doing this is you'll get better at identifying how to help the belief level in different types of personalities. Because some people get it by the raw message. Some people get it because of a private text that says, hey, I noticed that you did this, and that was amazing. They just feel appreciated. So it depends on how what that person's love language is. And it's not about showing love. Yes, of course we want to do that. But that's not what this is. This is helping them maintain belief. Because guess what? Sometimes it's showing, well, basically what you consider tough love. Sometimes I have had really tough, harsh conversations with someone on my team because I know them, they know I care and care about them, they know I love them, but I am not going to let them settle for less than what I know is what they can do and what they can be. So sometimes that is how you help them have belief. Why do you think people do the what is your why? They talk about how to make sure people can find their why. Well, guess what? That's something that we're going to cover more in the next episode, because I want you to know exactly how to help your people find their why and do exactly what they need to do to keep that belief. Because yes, we'd love it if they could keep the belief for themselves. It's not our job to make sure that they have belief. But there's also a reason that we're the business owner. And there's a reason that we're the leader of our team. It's because we wanted to be something bigger than just an employee. And now you have a responsibility over people that you work with. Even though it's their business and you don't pay them, it's their responsibility. What kind of a leader do you want to be? So I want you to think about belief. And every single time you're training something, I want you to pay attention to if you are incorporating belief into that piece of training. And I'm going to take that challenge myself. We have some pretty exciting retreats coming up in different places around the world and in the United States. And I'm going to make sure that when I'm doing my training, I'm going to take that same challenge and make sure that I'm incorporating belief and infusing belief into everything that I teach. All right, go include that. Tell me how it goes. Send me your comments. Would love to hear how that's working, the things you're already doing that are creating that kind of an atmosphere on your team, and what are the things that you are learning, maybe that you learned from this podcast, maybe that now you'll think about and you'll figure out some new things in your readings, in your personal development time, where you go, you know what, I need to start incorporating this. Would love to hear about it, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Bye.